What's up everyone, Spencer Hsu here, your tech realtor of the Bay Area. With this series, we will be looking over what developments are happening in every city across the Bay Area. Many of you that are local see projects and construction happening, but did you know that most of these cities have plans to redevelop areas over the next decade? Let's dive into Sunnyvale. You will see that Sunnyvale is actually one of the most active cities when it comes to redevelopment. Now, before we begin, if you are tired of renting in the Bay Area or a homeowner looking to do a trade up for a bigger home, or you're wanting to sell to move to a different area altogether, I would love to connect. Click on the calendar link and let's set up a time to talk. It's never too early to talk about your options and work out on a game plan. If it happens to be too early, feel free to sign up to my personal monthly newsletter or go on my real estate search portal where you will see all available properties on the market. You are also welcome to get a free home evaluation. Nevertheless, let's get started. The city of Sunnyvale has a colorful history spanning almost 100 years since its incorporation. It actually began as a train stop in the agricultural promised land known as the Valley of the Heart's Delight, and with planning and foresight has transitioned into its current form as a highly desirable residential community and strategically located here in the high-tech job center known as now the heart of Silicon Valley. Sunnyvale is now the second largest city in Santa Clara and the fifth largest in the Bay Area. The city of Sunnyvale is in the flatlands of northwest Santa Clara Valley, less than an hour from the Pacific Ocean. It is 40 miles south of San Francisco on the southern tip of the San Francisco Bay. The city encompasses approximately 23 square miles and is at the crossroads of 4 of the South Bay's major freeways and expressways, with 3 international airports nearby. You have SFO, San Jose Airport, along with Oakland. Nearly all of the properties in Sunnyvale have developed on them, and only about 0.5% of parcels are vacant. Residential areas account for the single largest land use in the city, which amounts to about 52% of the developed area. Industrial uses constitute about 26% of the developed area. Sunnyvale has 20 parks comprising 223 acres, which is 5.7 acres of park and open space for every 1,000 residents here in the city. Sunnyvale has approximately 60,000 housing units as of today, and single-family detached homes account for 39% of the housing units, while townhomes and condominiums total about 10% of the housing units. Another 42% are actually multifamily space, so it could be duplexes, triplexes, or apartment complexes, and there's 7% that are actually mobile homes. Sunnyvale actually began the implementation of what we know today, which is called the BMR, or Below Market Rate Program, which is one of the oldest inclusionary housing programs in the country back in the early 1980s. The last major revision on this was in 2003, with the current ordinance requiring residential developments to provide a certain percent that are affordable units. Sunnyvale has been a model for local governments in addressing affordability issues. Through development programs they have rolled out over the years, they have actually created nearly 2,000 housing units with prices which are affordable to low and very low income households. So don't be surprised that all new construction that you'll see, a percentage will be affordable housing. All right, enough of the backstory. So where is development actually happening here in Sunnyvale? One of the major areas is actually downtown Sunnyvale. The downtown specific plan provides for over 2,000 new multifamily units, which are in close proximity to the transit stops. The plan divides the approximately 135-acre downtown core into 4 main district standards. You have the commercial core district. This area contains a mix of high dense use with ground level activity, plazas, and open space, and it's a lot more connected to the mass transit systems. Next, you have the Sunnyvale CARROLL district. This district contains medium to high density residential uses, supplemented with a small amount of service retail. Next, you have the third district, which is the South of Iowa district. This is a lower density residential district that incorporates historic architectural styles to provide a buffer between the single family neighborhoods to the south and the higher density development in the commercial core. And then last but not least, you have the west of Matilda Street. This district consists of high-density residential uses intended to complement the commercial development occurring on the east side of Matilda, with usually they have like 4-story buildings and core retail spaces. You can see, for example, like where Nokia is on this map. Now, City Line was their most recent project and is actually almost fully completed at this stage. You can see the map right here. In addition to this, there are several mixed-use development projects happening all over Sunnyvale. You have the entire El Camino Real corridor that had been rezoned to allow for more density. You can see the entire road itself is encouraged for this type of development. Next, you have Lawrence CalTrain station area plan. This is actually one of the biggest developments in the Bay Area. Given this area is on the border of Sunnyvale and Santa Clara, you can see on the Santa Clara side they are building over 1,000 homes nearby, including the Nuevo community and Apex. Check out my video here on my Nuevo walkthrough. Next, another area is Butcher's Corner. This site is located on the southwest corner of El Camino Real and Wolf Road and extends along Fremont Avenue. This area used to be an agricultural area, but has been rezoned for 138 residential units and a little under 7,000 square feet of retail and office use. Another one is called the Corn Palace. This 8.8 acre project used to be a cornfield. It is located west of Lawrence Expressway and bordered by Lily, Toyon, and Dahlia Avenues. This development area is owned by TrueMark Homes and will have 28 single homes with a 2-acre park. Now, normally I don't cover corporate projects, but Google is special. Google Caribbean is on a 40.5 acre site and result in the new construction of 2 new 5-story office buildings totaling over 1 million square feet. The existing 10 parcels of office and manufacturing buildings of around 710,000 square feet will be demolished. Another area that is being developed is Lakeside Apartment Hotel area. This area used to be a hotel and they will add a new 6-story, 263-room hotel along with a 5-story, 250-unit apartment building. Now the apartments are under construction right now as we speak and the hotel is still going through their plan checks. Now last but not least is one of the largest projects in Sunnyvale coming up, which is where AMD used to be headquartered. This space will be transformed into 944 apartment units with a combination of 5-story mid-rise apartment buildings and 3-story walk-up apartment buildings. 6% of these units will be reserved for low-income households, and this area itself will also include up to 107 3-story townhomes, with 13% of those that will be affordable units with the city's BMR project. I hope this was helpful to see what is coming down the pipeline in amazing Sunnyvale. There's a lot more in this city than most cities here in the Bay Area. Leave a comment with what you think and if there are any cities you want me to cover next. If you want to talk about buying, selling, or investing in the Bay Area, let's talk. I'm never too busy to have a private conversation and share how I can help you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click on that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you again for your continued support, engineering a better life today. Thanks for making it to the very end of my YouTube video. If you like the content, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that little bell as well, since it'll give you notifications of when my next episode is. If you know of anyone that is considering to buy or sell a home here in the Bay Area, I'm never too busy to help more people. Always welcome to have a conversation, regardless if you're ready to go right now or if you wanted to buy 5 years later. Click on that calendar link and then you'll be able to book an appointment with me and love to have a conversation about your situation. In the meantime, I also do have a monthly newsletter, so feel free to hit that link below and then you'll be able to get my updates, personal updates that I write once a month in terms of what is going on with the market and some of my latest activities. Hope to see you at the next one. Thank you.